I'm Amelia Dalton from eejournal.com. My guest right now is Cliff Ortmeyer from Newark Element14. Thank you so much for joining me today, Cliff.
Thanks for having me.
So, Cliff, here at EE Live 2014, IoT is huge. It's exploding. Why do you think that is?
I'd say one of the reasons that IoT is exploding is just the access to the technologies that enable true IoT. Perfect case in point is sensors. Sensors are one of the key aspects of IoT, and the availability and the pricing of those sensors has come to a point now where it's no longer just high volume applications. Here we have the HapTouch Booster Pack, which works with the MSP 430 G2 Launchpad series. Again, this uses capacitive touch sensing, which we have in all of our phones, but as your phone vibrates when you touch it, the tactile feedback, it's called haptics. This particular booster pack is in the shape of a game controller where you can actually get the schematics, learn the software, and run it on a game system to mess around with the capacitive touch sensing. You can learn the technology, you can throw water on it, see what the limitations are, and also learn about haptics sensing, which is something that most people have never had access to except on their cell phones. So again, we're trying to bring that technology into a very user-friendly format with the software and everything available. And the fact that it's in the form of a game controller just adds that little extra special touch.
I love it. That's great. All right, Cliff, I'm sure you've got something else to show me, right?
There's more, yeah. Come on this way. Next on our list is the Wolfson audio card. It's actually made to be used with the Raspberry Pi. So one of the issues that has come up with the Raspberry Pi is the availability of to be able to do high definition audio. So Wolfson, who's a manufacturer of very high-end audio devices and semiconductors, has come to us, and we've worked with them to develop a card that works with the Raspberry Pi. It has line in, line out, it has microphone capability, it has a Class D amplifier on it, and it also has two MEMS microphones. And again, this is all in the vein of why is IoT exploding? I have not seen any other devices available where you can actually use a MEMS microphone. The same types of things in our cell phones are now available on a very small single board, to work with a single board computer, all available for about $33. So again, technology that you're only seeing really in cell phones and high-end manufacturing, we're putting at a very low cost point so people can be creative and come up with applications. Again, it's not for use just with the Raspberry Pi. You use it, develop around there. Once you figure out what you want to do with it, you can port it into your own applications. Right next to it is the new Riot board. Riot board is a single board computer. It's based on the Freescale IMX6 processor. It's been born out of riotboard.org, another online community. It's a open source design, has a Cortex A9 processor operating at 1 gigahertz, and it really has everything that you need in a single board computer, plus an expansion slot that brings out all of the I/O. So the things that you've had maybe difficulties with in other boards and other applications, they're bringing out all the I/O. It has 4 USB, gigabit Ethernet, audio out, camera inputs. It's fully loaded and all for $74. And it actually is loaded with ice cream sandwich coming out, out of the box. So really, it's a great out-of-the-box application for if you're doing Android development or even want to just do standard Linux development. This is a brand new board, great price point, and we've gotten a lot of interest at the show on it.
Excellent. Well, I think that's all I have time for today, but thank you so much for joining me, Cliff. It's always a pleasure speaking with you.
Thanks.